Okay. What's up, what's up? First person in here, hope everything works fine, haven't streamed for longer, so... I hope my internet keeps up, because since, basically since the last time I streamed, my internet for my PC is an issue. For whatever reason, after a while using my PC, my internet just dies. So... I don't know. What's up, what's up? Oh, so many people here already. Hope you're all fine. We have a raid that I don't want to do. And we have some Go Battle League to do. I actually have a video also prepared for later. That's going to be interesting. Otherwise, hope you're all fine. We're going to play Rekt 5 sets today. We have to be fast because my PC decides after around 1 hour that my internet needs to be fixed by restarting it. So, yeah, I don't know. First team here. We always can change one Pokemon based on the typing they have. Like, they have only one type in common, so we can take one normal type here for this team, which going to be an interesting one because I'm most likely going to use a Vigoroth here as far as I can see. Or Obstagoon. I actually like Obstagoon more. So that's basically what we're going to do today. I love your content, that's amazing. Thanks for that. Also, thanks for Niantic being completely useless here and not being able to do anything with their game. You see it as well. I cannot even back out, which I usually can, so I have to restart the app. Amazing, so we have a different team already. This is amazing. You think Shadow Trevenant will come soon? Don't think so, like not anywhere close. I kind of want to make a video about best potential new Shadow Pokemon which could come to the game, but I'm away for an entire week in May where I'm most likely not going to be able to produce videos beforehand, so that's going to be an interesting one, so I'm most likely going to use it for that. I have to kind of get in some videos that are not based on the league that's currently available. Here we can use one Pokemon that is part grass typing here. I kind of want to use Abomasnow here, I think. And let's see how this is gonna go. But yeah, hopefully my internet going to survive for this. Hope you're all fine. We're going to see what we're going to get. But yeah, I'm not gonna be active this time doing some Pokemon Scarlet. Haven't played the game for ages, Oh, but must no lead, that's amazing. We're going to most likely see a save swap here of the Sableye. Or they're going to stay in, which is even better for me. Stay in, please, that's cool. Please just stay in, I can farm you all the way down here, I think. And I hopefully should be fine. Played against you with the legendary birds and got absolutely wrecked. I was glad to see myself in the video though. That's cool. Also cool to see people liking that. Usually when I go on social media, I see always getting tagged when I lose a battle. I've never really get tagged when I win a battle. It's kind of the nature I feel it from social media in general. Oh, we still have the wrong fast move on it. Forgot about that one. There was a couple that we played recently that, of course, allowed us to use Razor Leaf version here, which I didn't want to use, but Rekt is kind of forcing me to do that. I expect them to have the Medicham in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and go into my Tentacruel again. And I hopefully will be able to farm them down. Exactly, that's amazing. And I should do that. You should play with friends. I played with friends. It's not the Pokemon I expected. I played Scarlet with friends, but still, I feel like shiny hunting is so awkward because you don't have an audio queue. Like, honestly, audio queue is something that I really would like for shiny hunting because it's like always you have to concentrate way too much on it all. That I don't really like it, at least. But I might also just be weird. Can go for another charge move here. It's going to get shielded again. And we're going to get the attack drop as well, which is amazing. As we can take now one move here. I can swap. Most likely going to knock me out anyway. Oh dear, Dusknoir on the back. Yeah. Rekt for you. Wonder what Dusknoir can do. Actually, we still survive it. I can swap. They're going to stay in here. I'm going to actually think I'm going to let this move go through here. Can be something more brutal. Let's see how much damage it's going to do. It's going to be Hydro Cannon. Ah, still does half. That's wild. Okay, I have to go for the move now. Can I knock them? Yeah, okay, I can knock them already. That's good, but I think they're still going to be able to win this here. Interested in playing Emerald Kaiser. For me, like, I feel like I don't really have the time for that. I don't really like to start new games because I feel like I always neglect other things with that. So recently I haven't really started playing games like this, but I played like fan-made games back in the day. So we're going to lose the game here just barely, which is kind of funny because they had a horrible team. But if they'd made Jimmy would have won. But haven't played them since I basically started doing YouTube, because for me always playing something on the side feels kinda, I don't know, I rather put more work into my channel than playing a game on the side. I still play currently with friends or whatever, but some, like Kaizo for example, you can only play alone, or like you can stream it, which of course works out as well. We have to get rid of our magma here. That's going to be a wild one. The Sneasler, that's most likely also not going to be built, but we need another fire type here for that one. Let's go ahead and go for our best friend, my cargo. I was wondering Victini and Ember Cup today. Oh, Victini in general is really cool. Ember Cup, I don't know really the meta, like I'm in factions right now, but true, I saw some people running Victini there as well in general. Very strong Pokemon. Good morning, good morning. More tough than Radical Red. I hear that Emerald Kaizo is like the hardest game out there, but I'm not sure. How's your lucky Sneasler under 1500 CP? You can only get this under 1500 CP if you have a count that is smaller than level 20 and hatched X. A lot of people did this, me including. I don't showcase it because I don't really want to advertise it, but that's basically how you get it, so that's why I usually don't use it. I've never showcased it in a video before. Main reason for that. We see a horrible lead here, and we also didn't build our Pokemon yet. We have the wrong moveset here, but we at least have Shadow Claw still. But this is basically the worst possible lead that I could have faced. That's cool. But yeah, that's how you get a Sneasler at 1500 CP. And this is of course resisted as well. That's horrible. I can basically forfeit here already. Algorithm, basically. Double fire. I mean, double fire going to be definitely winning this game later. Can go ahead and go for another charge move. Hopefully they expect me to go for, I don't know, close combat or whatever. But this is going to be a very, very difficult one. Thanks for the subscription, Pokenick. Of course, if you haven't subscribed already, you can always do that. I would appreciate it. Would also appreciate if the opponent would just give me a break here, but I don't think they will. I'm going to have to let this move go through, and maybe you can farm them down with my... Is it Fire Fang? It's Fire Fang Shadow Arcanine. Come on, give me the... Well, they don't even give me the Psychic Fangs. I think I might be able to just farm them all the way down. Maybe I get the way again? I don't know. Do I get the full farm down and get some shields back? It's my only play, I think. Come on. Okay. Let's see what's coming in. What is coming in? Oh, okay. That's interesting. They might want to shield this one. They don't have to, but they might want to. They do, okay. I can swap. But they actually outspeed me here. So, like, if they stay in here or lose, they will outspeed me because they got the extra fast move in. Oh, they lagged. They lagged. I actually still have a chance maybe now. I had to go for the overheat to knock them straight out of here, but maybe I have a chance still. They have a Noctowl in them. They forfeit. I think they still would have won this game. Like, of course, it was unfortunate for them already, because they lagged there, but I think they still would have won because they had the double debuff there. Also, if you're here, please leave a like on the video, or like the stream in this case helps me to promote it to other people, so would appreciate that. But that was wild. This team is also wild. I have to get another water type in the bag, I would say. I could use this one here. I might be able to bait out something with my Shadow Swarner, I think that is. I guess that might be the... actually, maybe Walrein would be also cool. Let's try Walrein. Or this thing. I actually like Lantern. Let's go Lantern. That was a wild one. That was the first one I didn't expect. It was honestly, I have no idea how that went, but here we go, Hitmonlee against Hakamo. Oh, that's a funny one. That's not something I want to face with at least my one Pokemon in the back. We're going to be able to get to the move at the same time. They're most likely just going to shield. I hope that we're going to CMP here. Ah, they don't throw. Smart by them. I have to stay in here. I'm forced to stay in here because I cannot really have it against my Pokemon in the back there. So here you go. You can get the full farm down. You would have went for it anyway. I can go to my Swanna now and get some... Oh, it's Water Gun. It's not even Air Slash. It's not even Air... Okay. It's not even Air Slash. That's going to be awkward. Swanna just going to farm them down with Water Gun, I guess. I have Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam, Water Gun. Easy combination to win this game here. so horrendous. Maybe they're double weak against my Lantern in the back. Might be the case. We see that they can go for another move most likely soon. Hopefully they get the shield here. Maybe they don't know my moveset. Hopefully they're going to shield those potential areas. And they do. Amazing. That is exactly what we want to see. This is most likely going to knock me out, so I have to go into my Lantern. I have to overfarm a lot, I feel like. They can go for the Dragon Claw here. Okay, they're going to knock me out. I actually thought I would have the other move there, but... Oh, actually, they're going to go into the Toxapex. That's wild. Wait, are they actually double weak to me? Oh, that would be a funny one. Still have to go for 2 Thunderbolts in order to knock them out. They're still going to be able to hit 1 Sludge Wave against me. But that might still be a thing here. Let's see. Okay, they can go for 1 Sludge Wave now. Sludge Wave coming through. Can go for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think they have a move already stored in the Hakamo, so I don't think it really helps me here. But that would be a wild one. Let's see Hakamo coming back in. Maybe they're not at the move yet. Maybe they have something like Pelipper in the back. Okay, they have a Gliscor in the back. Actually was closer than I expected. I can still see how much damage this actually would have done here. But for getting completely hardwalled, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. They're actually gonna go into the Hakamo again to just knock me out there, but good game there. Not the team that I really wanted to see here. What do I see in the chat there? Trading with Tapu Fini. I really want to trade a Tapu Fini as well. Again, what is this? What I'm seeing here? Oh god. Gyarados is... I don't think any of those are built. Honestly, maybe the Blossom is built, but this is going to be a really weird one. I guess I have to use a better Psychic Pokemon. I can use the Medicham, I guess. Medicham is the best Psychic Pokemon, so that's going to be fine. Tried Shadow Mewtwo today and it was okay. Actually, I kind of want to do another trainer challenge for the Ultra League with Armored Mewtwo and Giovanni. That would be, I think, a cool one. Because at least Giovanni had the normal Mewtwo, and I feel like Armored Mewtwo is based on the movie where Giovanni created him. That might be a cool theme one. So I'm most likely also going to use Mewtwo soon again. I should play some Rekt. Hell yeah. Rekt is fun though. Like, I don't mind losing. Like, I don't mind losing some elo here. Good lead for me. I mean, mediocre lead for me, to be fair. It is a matchup that you can actually lose pretty easily as well. And I think they have a good rank there as well. I'm going to shield up the move that's basically the best one that I can use here. Armored Mewtwo Geo Team, yes. I think that's a lot of people want to see that. In general, I can take a look at a lot of trainers in several different leagues as well, which is going to be interesting. Giovanni, of course, in the Ultra League, but also in the Great League, it has a cool team with Persian then as a main Pokemon. But here I think they still get to another move. I knew about it, but I couldn't really do anything about it, but this is going to be difficult. So what are your conditions for switching auto-selected Pokemon? I can swap one auto-selected Pokemon, but they have to have at least one of the typings the same as the Pokemon that I basically got aligned to. And yeah, they don't have a different... Yeah, this is going to be a game over. This is an interesting matchup here, of course. So yeah, this is going to be the 1 and 3 most likely. I still survive. It's actually Blossom is a very bulky Pokemon, which is kind of cool for that regard, but like not really in this case here. I'm going to try to get the final shield from my opponent, I guess. Going ahead, going for the Leaf Blade now. But yeah, Triple Reggie as Brandon's team. Does he have them on the main CS games? I think they actually does have them there as well, so I could do that. We see the mage team coming in. We have our Gyarados, which has Bite. Amazing. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Bite Gyarados, that is perfect. Should do Steven for Trainer Challenge, has funny things like Claydol. For Steven is like you have to use Metagross, so I feel like I have to do it in the Master League. And what I can do there, I think, is I can use the Metagross. There was like there was Aggron, and I think he had still one other Pokemon that was decent as well. Which I don't remember now, but actually like Steven is definitely possible, I just have to build an Aggron for Master League. Should I just, we can also do like the thing that if the Pokemon isn't a build Pokemon that I can swap it as well, like I can let the chat decide if like, I have the rule that I can use, basically swap one Pokemon no matter what, which has the same typing then, and then a Pokemon that has, like if the Pokemon are not built, that I can swap them as well for the same typing. That would maybe be a rule that makes this a little bit less painful. I can understand that Bite and Awkward Tail Gyarados and a single moved Blossom might not be the best idea. I feel like they changed the algorithm for that thing again though. I feel like it was better before. Build Pokemon for sure, okay. Let's see, we see, I think, is everything built here? Is the Aerodactyl built? It is built. I think they're all built actually. So I'm going to go for a double rock team here with the Magcargo again. Yeah, also true, if I have like one build from the same species, it would also does make a lot of sense. That definitely would be true. Lantern, that's horrible for me, at least I face it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully I let this move go through, that would be amazing. Should use the API bot to make your team. I mean, I did several videos about this. Also going to come back for the Ultra League for sure. The API bot. Because it was definitely a cool idea for the Great League. I already looked what it would give me for the Ultra League and it looked pretty solid, so why not? I should be able to farm them down before they can get to 2 moves here, I think. They can definitely get to 1 move. Okay, I get the move through. I think they're 1 off. I hope they're 1 off. But for Ultra League, it definitely comes back. As we see the surf. No, they're not 1 off. Have to let this move go through, kinda. This is not going well. This is not going well. The last time I played Auto-Rekt, I actually went positive with it, so like, yeah, okay, I can just leave that early. At least today's stream won't be as long, which I'm also happy with, because after 3 weeks of Great League, I am not too happy to play this anymore. I actually climbed a lot recently. I was dropping down to like 2,400, now I'm 2,800. Recent team I showcased were all really, really nice. Here, Shinotic is built. I think they're all... are they all built? I think this Metagross is not built. But I have one built, so I can use my Shadow Metagross, and I'm just going to swap the Shinotic. Against, Fairy type, I guess. What Fairy types do we have available here? Guess Azumarill would make some sense. Let's take the Azumarill. Complaining about the algorithm. Doesn't exist. No, it doesn't exist. Weezing is definitely built here. Also a cool Pokemon. Actually a good lead for me. And I also have the best answer for that in the back. So if they want to swap out, they can. I have Sludge Bomb for you, my friend. They don't have Psyshock, which is also decent. They can go for one Weather Ball here if they want to, but I think that's fine for me so far. And Sludge Bomb coming through, they have to shield this one. They can go into my Metagross afterwards. And they kind of also then also swap out, which is going to be cool. So I might still have a chance here. I'm just going to let this move go through and just hopefully can farm them down with my Metagross. as they go for the Weather Ball. I'm just going to swap here. Come on, do some nice damage. Oh god. It's good though, because you see my Azumarill being weak against this Pokemon in the back. So I can get some damage on them now. But also it's not really that good, because it's not really the best matchup for me either. They can just farm me down. Get some damage at least on them. But still it's going to be a tough one. Also, if I wouldn't have been in this matchup now stuck there, it still wouldn't have helped me really. I can go for one move at least here, but maybe even for two. Oh, I don't even have Ice Beam here. That's going to be really tough. Should have gone EQ. True. True. Seed Bomb coming through. Yeah, they can go for two for sure. Maybe even for three. Because I have Play Rough and not Ice Beam. Do you think that an Obstacle is a good pick for the Medi plus... Oh, they actually swap out as well. Medi plus Noctowl Core. I mean, you could play it if you run Mage Him as a Say Swap or something. Are we just going to forfeit off here? I don't really want to waste the time there as well. That's going to be a loss, sadly. The Metagross was sadly in there, which I had to use. They're all built. No, they're not built. This one is not built. I need a better fire type. A better fire type here, which is going to be Charizard, I guess. Charizard or Marowak. Gonna go for Charizard. Oh. Actually, I need something that's better against G-Fisk, so I'm going to use Shadow Ninetales. Really wish Shadow Ninetales would be better right now. Still not a bad Pokemon, but could have been better. Also, which I didn't realize, but I just trolled someone on Discord by putting Mudslap on my Vikavolt. So it's not going to have Spark either, which is going to be wild. I can stay in here though. I win this matchup, I think, in most scenarios, and they're going to swap out. I have Mudslap, but I can actually overfarm here. I can overfarm a ton of energy here. And I can swap. And now I have two Weather Balls stored, and I have the perfect thing to farm them all the way down. So. Watson has some funny team in Magnemite. Actually, I kind of wanted to use Watson as well in the Electric Cup, but I felt like that the Electric Cup was so not interesting for most people that I didn't make another trainer challenge for this one. Yeah, Electric Cup wasn't really the most favorite meta of most people there. I'm going to go for one Brian here just to get some damage off and don't waste my energy completely there. They can go for another charge move if they want to. But we have so much energy stored now already on the Ninetales, which is going to be amazing, that I'm just going to go ahead and farm them all the way down. Wasn't this the Toxapex name Don't Use? Yeah, this is the Toxapex that I built in the beginning just for the showcase, which has pretty horrific IVs. So I wouldn't really recommend that use it for myself, but of course for this challenge I'm not going to change it. Like the other one that is 1 CP lower has way better IVs, so that's why I said don't use this one, because it has basically higher CP but worse IVs. But for this challenge I'm not going to swap it up. If I want to make a team around Toxapex, of course use the one with actually good IVs. This should already knock them out, I think. Oh, hello, what's up, what's up? A lot of people joining here. I didn't even expect that many people, so thanks everybody who's joining me today. We have Mudslap, we have Mudslap, we have Mudslap, we have Mudslap. Hello, sir. Oh, man. That is funny. Mudslap is doing a ton of damage here, so yeah, fine for me. I can go for the Exeter, and they're going to, I think they're very close to forfeiting there already, but Mudslap version of this Pokemon, yeah, that's so wild. Okay, I will be able to now farm them down with my 9 hits as well. I'm just going to save one shield and get the energy, and we win this game with a Mudslap version of Vikavolt in the Open Great League. Easy peasy. Great for the Lantern if they have it on the back. True, you predicted it. Good job. And we can go for Weatherwall. My game is a little bit laggy. I even restarted my phone before, but this is a funny one. Is Viking a lot better than Galvantula? Not even close. Like, it's has a way worse charge move pool and has a way worse fast move pool, so like it's just a way worse version of it. But we have soon the Shadow Galvantula, which I'm definitely looking forward to showcase that one as well. But we see here next team, they're all built other than my Metagross. They just love this Metagross, so I'm going to change this one up. Guess I'd use something better than Ursaring, which I guess going to be Vigoroth, right? Or Dubwool. Let's go Dubwool. Excited for Double Charm. I would use showcase it with Powder Snow most likely. I might showcase those Charm depending on what got already showcased then on YouTube. Like if I see someone else already showcased Charm, I usually would then do the opposite of what they did. I don't really like to copy what other people did or like do the same that other people did before me. So I usually do exactly the opposite of what they do. Which is so weird that people then think, oh wow, you try to copy other people. Like it's exactly the opposite for me at least. I know that other people don't do it like that. But for me, I feel like if someone already showcased that before and like most people saw it already, where's the point of me showcasing the exactly same thing there? Like, I don't know. Feels weird. So yeah, the first move of my Ninetales depends on if other people already showcased it. If nobody showcased it before me, I will use Powder Snow. Basically. Weather Ball coming through, sadly knocking me out here. But I will be able to hopefully get to one Body Slam there. Could be G-Fizz in the back, very likely to be G-Fizz in the back. Could also be like something like a Reggie Steel, Double Steel does also make a lot of sense. But we see the G-Fizz gear. This is kind of bad for me because I do not have Payback here. I have Wild Charge, which is a spoiler for tomorrow's video as well. But we can go ahead and go for Body Slam spam. They're not going to shield this one. That's kind of bad. Yeah, most likely it's going to be a loss. We have to shield it. It's going to be a Rock Slide. It's impossible to not copy other people's team. Yeah, exactly. I think in the last like 2 weeks, I've had 3 times on the same day the same team as Zionic as well. Or like at least in like 24 hours in between or something. Which was never the case that any of each other like copied each other there. I also good friends with Zionic, like he's an awesome guy or whatever. But it just does make sense that a lot of times people showcase similar stuff because similar things going meta all of a sudden. Some stuff got posted on social media, someone hit like a certain rank on the leaderboards with it. Like all that stuff is just impacting on what you showcase on YouTube as well, which might be interesting for people. And of course other people will also showcase a team then. For example, I think we had Paula's team, we had the Swampert Double Flying team, which I also created, but then P-Poke put it as like rank 1 team for their training side there, so that did make a lot of sense. But must know Sableye and Medicham was a team that Hostar created, or like at least used this season, which I saw on Twitter as a post, and he had Legend with that, so I showcased that, and Zionic showcased it like 2 hours earlier because someone else he came up with used the team. Like stuff like this just happens, like this is totally normal. Like if someone else has a certain idea for a video and then copies that, which also happens sadly sometimes, especially recently, then it's a little bit of a different story, but yeah. I can say without any, like, I don't know, hesitation there that I never really copied anybody on purpose or tried to, I don't know, steal some content from anybody, which is, I don't know, I find that weird in general. Doesn't make sense for me to do it. I know that other people did it on purpose towards me, but so be it. They can do whatever they want. We have a double Psychic team here, and we have the Moltres, which I'm not sure. Oh, this is actually the one that I built for the one video. So all the Pokemon are built, and I'm actually kind of excited for them all, so I'm not going to change anything here. That's going to be the team that I'm going to use. What do you think about a lone Ninetales Diggersby Sableye? With the Powder Snow, that should work. With Powder Snow, it looks like a decent team. Could definitely work out like this. No Lantern, please. In the lead, it's fine. In the lead, it's fine. There are only so many team comps out of the meta, yeah. crazy spice. Yeah. In general, like I don't really think the topic is that big anyway. I don't copy people on purpose. I do exactly the opposite actually, where I look what other people run and then I don't run this, so I can showcase unique stuff, which does, in my opinion, make way more sense, but that's just the YouTube game. We have a pretty okay lead here, of course, but we see that this is going to be a little bit of an awkward one still. Because Thunderbolt is double resisted, my other move is single resisted. And we have to basically stay in here with 2 of the flying types there in the back. That's not really the ideal scenario for us. Can go for some Psycho Boost now though, and hopefully get them low. If I get some energy with one of my other Pokemon, that would be cool as well. Psycho Boost coming through, going to do some nice damage. We can go for another move. Going to do some more nice damage. And hopefully they have something in the back that I can beat. There might be something like Sableye in the back, which would be a little bit awkward. But we can go for at least a few Psycho Boosts here, trying to get them lower. And now this matchup is pretty neutral in the Zero Shield scenario. They can go for another charge move here. I could go into my Moltres and try to gain some extra energy though, which I think is the right play to do. Or I could let the move go through on my Lugia, that's the question. Can I go into my Moltres? They're gonna get to another move here. Yeah. But they get some extra energy at least. Any team with Shadow Ninetales, Alolan or the other one, like the one that's coming up or the one that's already in the game. Okay, that's decent-ish for me. Kanto. I actually really like it as a Sail Swap because there are not a lot of water types in the meta, but I mean also you have like Maple Lantern, I guess then it's a little bit tricky, but it's definitely a cool Pokemon to use right now. You need something for Lantern in the back, so you could use something like Trevenant in the back, I guess. Guess it's a little bit tricky to build a team around it. Haven't really looked into that Pokemon recently, at least. I like to use it in the tournaments though, because it's such a good save swap if they don't have Lantern, but recently I feel like in all the tournaments everybody is using Lantern all of a sudden. It's basically part of the top 3 now, like basically even top 4 picks, which is kind of wild. Oh, do we see a Trevenant coming in? Do we outspeed them? I think we outspeed them. Maybe. I think they were a little bit too slow. Yes. Don't know if this helps us, but maybe this knocks them out. Speed them to the Shadow Ball. It doesn't. No. Whoa, this does though. Does one Ice Beam knock me out? We might actually be able to win this game here, depending on the Ice Beam damage. Lugia is still bulky. Even the Great Leader's thing is bulky. Double Ghost maybe? Maybe. Could work out. Ice Beam doesn't knock me out. I can go for the Sky Attack, and I think I win this game actually with Lugia and the Moltres here. Shadow Moltres, definitely the Pokemon you want to run. Best Pokemon out there. Good game to my opponent there. Very well played, of course. And we actually have 2 wins already. We can get a positive set here. And this is looking like a pretty decent team. What will I change here? I guess I would change Swampert maybe. Swampert and Hypno. This is the Hypno that I built. This is a Hypno that I built for sure. It's not the Hypno that I built, but I guess I go for Swampert here instead of the Wishcase, which gives me a little bit more attack power, and this might be a decent team. When do you expect announcements for February? Most likely today. Like, honestly, most likely in like 10 minutes or something. That would make a lot of sense. Maybe it's already out, I don't know. But, it's... I see just that some stuff on the help shift got changed, but nothing important. But I'm most likely going to be something in like 9 minutes or in like 3 hours, something like that. Like, it has to be like soon. So, good lead for me. It's actually a neutral lead now. So they're going to stay in as well. They can go for the Dragon Claw, which can force me to use up some stuff as well. They're going to throw it here, which is weird. We get to the move at the same time as they do, and they win CMP, so it's going to be an awkward one. But I kind of don't want to give up shields yet. Among Us noob. I didn't name the Pokemon like this. This was back in the day when I streamed on Twitch. A lot of Pokemon still have names from there. But like that was not me doing that on purpose or whatever. They actually win this if they land one Dranclaw. That's wild. They win this on 2 shields. It's really wild. I don't think I get to another move here. They most likely know about this as well, so they're going to shield this move up. I'm going to swap out into my Hypno. Which going to have to take one Blast Burn here. And I hopefully keep them in here. That would be nice, because I don't really want to have them aligned against my Charmer. Please stay in. They don't stay in, and they're going to get the move here onto the Lantern, which is going to be awkward. They have to still throw here, I think, but it's going to be a tough one to win. Getting a half-decent team, but like, I tried Hypno recently, it's just really bad. It's just really not a good Pokemon anymore. So yeah. Actually, I wonder if I get like new news in like 8 minutes. Would make a lot of sense for them to release it today at least. I have to throw an alignment here because I have to keep the shield for my Charmer in the back. I have to try to get to a move with my Charmer against the Charizard and have to hope that they have something like Sableye in the back. It's basically the only way of winning this game still. A form of Deoxys other than the defense even worth a rating? No. They're all pretty horrific. My game is so laggy, holy hell. The new version, like the attack version, has theoretically, I think, the highest attack, but just doesn't have the bulk that it needs to do anything, so it's not really worth it for that. Can we farm them down in time? I don't know. We will find out soon. We're going to shield this move up now. Psycho Cut on Hypno. Would like that they would give Psycho Cut on Hypno if they even learn Psycho Cut there. I don't even know that. But right now, at least, it doesn't have that. What do they have in them back? Do they go back into their Lantern? Oh, can knock them. Let me throw my charge move, please. Thank you. The game is so laggy right now. And I just restarted my entire phone, so I don't know. I don't know. We knocked them out though, which is cool. And we going to be able to win this game. Easy. Get Rekt trainers. That was way too easy here. That's not something I really expected there. But we're actually going to get a positive set with auto Rekt. Amazing stuff here. Getting this Skarmory. That's wild. It's also kind of wild for the trainers to lose against that, but this game is laggy. Laggy as hell. Do I get a shiny? Nope. Still don't have a shiny Helioptile, but I also don't really play right now. Because it's tiny. That's what they say about me as well the entire time. Because it's like raining outside most of the time. Also most likely going to rain on Wednesday when we get the new Shadow Pokemon. Can't wait to go outside there. Amazing. Do you do Sylphections? Yes, I do Sylphections, but also only since this season. I had no idea how I started or whatever, like in general, like how to play that. I'm playing Open Great League there. My first one, I had literally no idea what what team you would build there and got completely walled because my team was horrible. And I didn't really know what to do. But now I won like the last 3 bouts in a row, which is kind of nice with 2 3-0s and 1 2-1. So at least I am not too bad there. Are you passing the catch animation? There's a trick where I think I can just show it to you here as well if you don't know about this. You can just slide this one, like with one finger, the thing on the side, either the Pokeball or the berries. You just keep this one finger, with the other finger you're just going to throw. When you throw here, you just release the finger where you were on the berries or the balls. You can go back and the button on top appears and you can catch them. Oh, that's an interesting team at least. I like that one. But I need an answer for... I need a grass type here for... Do I need the grass type here? I think I need the grass type here. Or do I use a better counter user? I just can use Medicham actually, never mind. I'm just going to use Medicham. I think the Sceptile is built, right? Sceptile? It is. Okay. Spicy moves that are the way infections. Elaine with Feint Attack, weird stuff nobody expects. Actually never really had to do something super spicy. I used sometimes Payback my champ, which was cool. Shouldn't have changed my lead, I guess. But I can swap out here at least. And they have a good Pokemon to answer me, which is going to be the Frostless. But this Frenzy Plant might hurt them. Maybe they have to actually shield here, I'm not sure. Frenzy Plant from Sceptile would do a ton of damage. Can I farm them down? Do we try it out? Yeah, we try it out. If we can realign, that would be amazing. Can we realign here? Come on. Hey, yeah. Get Rekt Trainer. Can go for another move here. We could have went for 2 Dragon Claws here as well, but that is amazing. I still think Fury Color Sceptile is the way. I don't think so, to be fair, not for this Pokemon. I don't get to another move, but I can realign, which is the main thing there. They have 2 Ghost Pokemon already. Do they have a 3rd Ghost Pokemon in the deck as well? We will find out shortly. But this is no way better matchup for me. Triple Ghost? Maybe. Just for all those... but they have to have something in the back that beats potentially the Noctowl. So... don't really expect them to have another Ghost in the back. Most likely some Steel Pokemon as well. Okay. Some Steel Pokemon I would expect. We don't see the shield. I'm actually going to let this move go through and see what they have in the bag. Probably A9, maybe. Could be the case. Can we farm them? It's Azumarill, okay. Still might be decent. If I didn't lag that much there. Is it worth it building a Shadow Apex Lugia with 15, 14, 15? I would do it for sure. I purified mine because it went to a hundo as well, but my attack was super low and like all my stats were basically perfectly just barely got to a hundo. So that's why I used, that's why I purified mine. But like you only get the Shadow version once and the purification doesn't really help you, so I would just go for the Shadow version. You can still build in a few years the other one as well if you want to, so I would not purify a 15, 14, 15 either. They're still going to win this game though now because they get me low enough that I cannot farm them down here. I die on the move, that's sad. That guy doesn't like Machamp. Yeah, they don't like Machamp for sure. Good game though. Pangoro's built, the Sneasler is not built. If the Sneasler is not built, I can use something else with a similar typing. I guess I can use Toxicroak, which is the closest one towards it. And I can use a fire type in the lead. Fire. As I have 2 fighting types, I'm going to use something that can counter potential flying types there. So that should be fine. But yeah, again, for Pokemon that are not built like the Sneasler there, I can swap them with basically the same typing. I just got a 15, 14, 15 Lucky Solgaleo. Just need XL Candy. Hope to get them in range again. Next season most likely going to be around Ultra Beast and basically a finishing season for Lola as well, I think. As far as I think going to happen there. I can be completely wrong with that as well, but as far as what I think is most likely going to happen, we're going to see end of the season thingy there for Lola. This is horrible, and it's also horrible that my game lags like crazy. I'm going to restart afterwards. So Rayquaza is coming back to race, hopefully. Oh wait, the news is out. We can take a look at the news afterwards if you want. Do I have to make a video about them? Maybe I have to. Yeah, Rayquaza is coming back. We're going to take a look at this now after this game here real quick. But yeah, as I expected, some news at 7 PM. Raking Swipe. I wish I would also get the news like earlier, like Zeranek does. Can you not just give me like a deal there or whatever? Would be amazing. Gonna you move Breaking Swipe. Is it even a Dragon type move? I'm not sure. Hopefully it's good for PvP. Hopefully it's good for PvP. Go for Ice Punch. I can farm them down now. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice punch only. I'm fine with that. But we will see what they can do with that. I'm gonna open that on the side real quick. Ice Beam, Ice Punch coming through. We see the Azumarill and we have to hit one move here. That's kind of awkward. Sludge Bomb has to come through here. They're most likely going to shield this though. I should have went for the bait. Should have definitely went for the bait. Yeah. That was kind of obvious. I'm kind of distracted by A, the game lagging like crazy. I still gonna get to the move though, that's amazing. And B, of course, the news next to it. There was a tech stage as well. We can take a look at this later then. We see the move coming through here. I have to hope that they don't have Hydro, right? They have Player Off, exactly, and that's good. You see the Stunfisk coming through. Can shield this one up. Think they don't have two moves, right? Can go for one Rock Slide here now. Can go for another fast move. No, they still have two moves. No, I should have just thrown. Sadly, now I'm going to lose. Unless I can No, I have to throw here. That's sad, no bubble is going to knock me out. Yeah. So sad. Okay, let's take a look on what we got in terms of news real quick. I'm going to have to change the scenes. I think I had something like window capture here somewhere. Is it this? This is it. Hell yeah, okay. I haven't seen it either. We can take a look at this as well. We're going to see Primal Rumblings. This is going to be an interesting event. Interesting event here with all the starters and more starters and Absol. Absol is actually an interesting pick here because this is a Pokemon that basically foresees future disasters, which is going to be an interesting one there to pick. It's basically the event prior to that, February from 22nd to 24th. We get into raids Rayquaza and Latios. And we have, Breaking Swipes there, which is 50 power decreasing your opponent's attacks that when used. This looks to be maybe a Dragon Claw that's just better than Dragon Claw, which would be interesting. Do we take a look at what this could be with just a Dragon Claw that has a buff? I think that might be interesting. I'm going to have to do it later on anyway, so like why not do it now? I'm most likely going to make a small video later for that. Icy-Wind Clone. Is Icy-Wind the same? Let me see real quick. PV Poke. Is Icy-Wind the same? Could be also Icy-Wind Clone. I think Icy-Wind has more damage. Pretty sure Icy-Wind has more damage. Yes, more damage. I think it's just a Dragon Claw that has a debuffing chance. Yeah, it's mostly just Dragon Claw with a debuff chance. Which is, seems to be guaranteed. Yeah. Let me do something real quick. I can showcase it to you actually as well. I just have to program that into PV Poke, which I think might be an interesting thing to do. I just have to do that real quick. Doesn't take too long either, so like don't worry about that one. I can start this already. I can have to allow that real quick. I can go into my own version of PV Poke here real quick. Let me program Breaking Swipes on real quick as well. Where I can just use Dragon Claw as a pre-made thing. Dragon Claw. And then we can take a look on what this thing can do. Where is it? There's Dragon Claw. Just gonna give it the tag Breaking Swipes. This is Breaking Swipe, I guess Breaking Swipe. I don't know. Doesn't really matter the name anyway. Breaking Swipe. And I'm going to give it the debuff chance, which is here. Buff supply. We're going to see it afterwards real quick. Don't worry. We have oh, how does it call? What is if it's not self? It is. Oh, I haven't done that for ages because we didn't get anything new. Opponent. Okay, it's called opponent. Opponent. -1 attack thing. Now I just have to add it to the Raycrazer. Raycrazer. Okay, and now you should also see it, hopefully. We can reload it. Let me see if the move is in here. Breaking swipe, breaking swipe. Perfect. Now we can calculate how good that's going to be. For Ultra League, we're going to have to do a video about this later anyway. It's going to be definitely better than the other move that it has currently, for sure. If it is like this, which I think it is, I don't think they're going to make it worse than Dragon Claw, which actually would make it very good in Ultra League as well. Maybe they actually give it 40 energy then. I don't really see it giving them 50 then. Let me see that real quick for Master League, because this looks already very promising for Ultra League, which I didn't really expect. But if this is a guaranteed debuff, maybe it's actually going to be meta. Let me do 40 then. Like, that would be too strong if it was 35. Let me update it to 40 real quick. It would be definitely breaking. For 45 I cannot see, like 40 would make the most sense, I think, to be a balanced move. Let's change it again. Now it's 40. And still with 40 it does do a lot of damage, as you can see here. This is new calculated with 40. This would make this Pokemon way... It's still like 40, it looks really good here as well. So like, that's definitely going to be something that will have a lot of play in the Master League. For sure, like 100%. Let me see real quick what good it would be in the Great League now. Oh, not a Great League, Ultra League now. Still in the Ultra League, it still would be a Pokemon that you can use. It's wild. Try Hurricane, I can do that as well if you want. I think Ancient Power is better, but we can try Hurricane, which is a legacy move, of course. Would maybe actually give it more coverage, I guess. Not as crazy for the Ultra League, but for the Master League. Very strong Pokemon. Like, no matter what it is, it's going to be insanely strong. So it's going to be a new Master League Pokemon that you want to get for sure. So going to make a video about this and later, most likely to showcase it, even though if Zionic has one now, it's going to be a little bit, I don't know, underwhelming, I guess, for it, but that's how it is. We're going to go ahead and do this again. No, you shouldn't see anything anymore, and we can move on from that as we face Primeape and Druddigon. I think this is the Druddigon that no, it's not the Druddigon I have, this is the one that I have. Primeape, other fighter. Or maybe I use actually something like Deoxys here instead of the Medicham. Sick, that's good. Definitely good. So yeah, definitely a very cool one. So it's like Lunch. I think Lunch is a little bit more damage, right? And I think also 5 more energy. Is Lunch just Icy Wind clone? A very good lead for us. Yeah, Lunch is just an Icy Wind clone. That's the thing that I kind of feared, but I think I win this. Oh no, it's the wrong moves. I have the wrong fast move on this Pokemon because I was trolling with that earlier. Like, not earlier, but like ages ago. So it has to be 40 energy, basically. Don't even get the move through there. That's wild. Just trying to gatekeep you twice a season. Hopefully we can punish them for that, but I don't think so that this will be possible with the current choice of charge moves that I have here, or like in general moves here. That's Karate Chop, which does generate more energy, but does less damage. I get the boost. Okay, I can just farm down now. That's amazing. We're just going to clap them with that. What's the answer? What's the answer? Okay, I should be able to get my shields back. Oh, yeah. That's good for me, at least. They're just going to double shield here, and they're going to be able to go for a move against my dragon. That's going to be a little bit tricky to deal with. Going to just double shield here. Exactly, one coming through. Oh, they don't even have to double shield. Okay, they win this game. Sad. There's no lot that I can do here. I'm going to be able to most likely survive one move, but it's going to be over here. Because they can farm me down. If I had counter, I would have won this for sure. Have to swap, they're going to not swap, and yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Kind of want to also do this stream now a little bit faster, because we have to do some content for the new ones. This is awkward. Quagsire is actually cool here. Actually, I'm just going to leave that. Double water, but we have water ice there. Do you think Charizard is going to ruin Love Cup as well? Don't think it's going to ruin it. It's going to be strong most likely, but I haven't taken a look at Love Cup either. Don't know how much Love Cup content I can do anyway. Because I'm going to be gone from like Friday till Monday in the week where Love Cup comes out. So I won't be able to do too much content there either. Hey yo, what's up? Gonna get the shield here, which is cool, because I really want that. Just going to let this move go through, because it's not worth it for me to get them lower. What are some matches that are 1, 10, 15 level 50 Registeel wins against and the other one loses? I don't know. Haven't taken a look at this yet. I will most likely take a look at it when I get the XL candy for it. It's so sad that I don't get the news prior, because it would have been so cool for all the PB Poke stuff that I have to do all the time. Because it always takes a little bit of time. I would like to do some more statistically, yeah, like better content for like those new updates or whatever, but I always have to have the time issues and whatever. It's like, wish Niantic would give me some informations ahead, because it would help me out a ton, but they don't. They do not. I'm not cool enough to get the informations prior. Just not too cool for the school. We will be able to at least go for... I have to go for the full farm on here, I feel like. Why don't we want to do it? I think I have to. Okay. Can keep this around for now. I can see if I can go ahead and move, like build up to another move and maybe use it later on. Let's see. Okay, they'll throw against me. Like, it's surf anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 69's thumbs up. Maybe someone else can break that one as well. That's a Thunderbolt, bro. That's not what you want to throw against me. Can throw the Earthquake, which would knock you out. I still have my Icy Wind in the back, which is going to be nice. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one. Think I might win this though. Thing is, they have to go for 2 Avalanches here, and I think I get to 2 Stone Edges in time. This will not knock them out, but it will put them into range for the Icy Wind, which I still have in the back, which is amazing. Unless they play that perfect, I think I win this. As long as I can get to another move here. Do you have access in PvP Poke to Pokemon, more Pokemon than us, like unreleased ones? I put them in myself. Like, I have the code for PvP Poke, basically. You can download them for free, which is very nice of them on the website. It actually knocks them out already. And you can, like, basically manipulate that yourself if you know how to code a little bit, which is not, like, that difficult. It's not really coding there either. Like, it's more data management, which is a little bit different. I actually take this team as well. Looks fine. So like every time I make like videos, for example, for the what's it called, for the Rayquaza, for example, there where I'm going to showcase how good it would be with the breaking swipe. So it's mostly going to be a 40 energy move or whatever. I just put them in myself and like program, like not even program, just like putting in the data myself. That's a horrible lead. Swap actually into my rest counter here with the Meganium. Maybe they have something in the back that I am decent with that. Sadly, can go for move before me, but I'm fine. But yeah, like there is, I think the supporter page or whatever, you can download the code for it. You just need to have something that can run it on, and then you're fine. They're most likely going to have Victory Bell in the back, so I'm going to try to get the most amount of shields from them now. Good, first shield there. Kind of have to get them shieldless, I feel like, but even then it's going to be a tough one to win. Okay, they don't mess up here. Yeah, I have to try to get them shieldless. Okay. I'm back, you're back. Congrats. What's up? We will be able to at least farm them all the way down with Quick Attack. I think I have on my Pokemon there in the lead. On my Sylveon. Oh, we actually need a realigned, which would have been nice. I think it's Quick Attack. No, it's Charm actually. Yeah, that's bad for me. That's actually something that I didn't want to see. What they're gonna go into? They're gonna go into that thing I have to swap. Yeah, that's a Victory Bell. Unless I boost here, I don't think I have a chance of winning this. And I don't even think with a boost I would knock them out. Yeah. I get the boost though. It's funny. Can I farm them down? Oh no! It was just like 1 HP would have been missing. Sad. Sad that. Oh, I didn't even... Right. Leave me, thanks. Sad. I think 2 more sets left. So we should be fine then. Oops. I just go in with whatever I get now. I'm not going to change anything. I am not going to change anything. I might actually just do a short with the Rayquaza stuff and release a normal video before. Because it's basically just Rayquaza and I don't really have to talk about that too long. Can we Hyper Beam them here? Come on. 3, 4. Oh, we're just going to double shield here. If it lands, we can still do it, but otherwise. I actually need some good gym leaders for the Ultra League. If you have some idea for the Ultra League, that would be nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But they have their own Licky Tongue. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to forfeit there anyway. For the Ultra League, I need some more for sure. I'm going to do very likely Giovanni first and like not do a pull yet, but... Okay, they are all built as far as I know, but I'm going to actually now change it again and use some ground type here. What ground type do I find? Some ground type that can deal with the water types as well, that would be nice. I guess Swampert. Yeah. What's up? Basti is way too common nowadays. Actually, when I'm done with the stream, I'm going to release a video where I rank the top 10 Pokemon for the Great League. So that's going to be a way. Mew coming in. That is pretty neutral. The best thing that they have is Surf. But my backline really doesn't want to face Mew, so... Hopefully it's going to be better. Blaine is pretty cool. What does Blaine have? Blaine doesn't really have that crazy stuff, right? What's up, what's up? I hopefully will be able to farm them all the way. Do you even want to farm them? I'm actually not going to farm them here. I'm going to let the move go through. It's going to be a wild charge as well, which is funny because it doesn't knock me out. And I nearly farmed them down there. But I can go for one charge move here. It's mostly, it's never going to be a surf here. It's going to be another wild charge, so I can let this move go through. We need an updated best buddy tier list video. Also thought about it, most likely coming in May. This is good for me, because I can go for an overheat here and then I can swap. But updated best buddy tier list most likely coming in May as a video, because I'm away for an entire week, so I'm most likely going to have to do all the videos that I can basically pre-produce there, and I don't really want to do anything before, and this is going to be an easy win for our team here. They can already forfeit if they want to, because there's nothing that they can do about it. Magma Rapidash for Ultra League? Magma? Let me see Blaine real quick on the side. I think Blaine has some better Pokemon as well. Blaine should have some better Pokemon. Blaine Pokemon. Because like all the older gym leaders were all featured in the tournaments for Black and White 2, which always gave them some better stuff. Let me see what he has in those tournaments. We see here a team that works out. I'm just going to use Pelipper instead. Blaine has in Black and White 2 Charizard, Magmortar, Rotom Heat, which we still sadly don't have. We have Ninetales, which I kind of want to build, to be fair, for Ultra League. Arcanine, of course, has to be in there. But Charizard is kind of nice. Do you drink caffeine at all? Yes, I do. Most likely, yeah, I mean, not even that much, to be fair. But usually once a day or twice a day. It's like not crazy. Want to get like a new machine though, like a better one. One with like a grinder on top. That would be cool. Would you coach for content? Running Shadow, Medicham, Ninetales, Shadow Granbull. I would maybe offer some coaching like for money like any other YouTuber does right now. Eventually, someday, but I can swap out here actually. But right now I'm not really having the... Like you have to get everything prepared for that. It's like the thing you have to get like everything organized. If you basically offer a service, you kind of want to give the customer as well a good experience for it. Otherwise it doesn't really make too much sense. And for that I kind of need some time, and I still have other things that I'm currently pushing away, so yeah. What is the longest you've ever been waiting for a match pairing? I think 3 hours, when I was still tryharding for leaderboard, and I was rank 1 on the leaderboard. That was, I think, more than 3 hours actually, where I was waiting for one match. Tried your Mechago team? It's actually a good one. Yes, actually, like, Mechago team was so good, I'm not gonna lie. Thoughts on Chestnut for Great League? Been a cool Pokemon, definitely a Pokemon that you can use. I shouldn't have went to this Pokemon, I don't know what. Oh, I have still Feint Attack here, and they're going to forfeit anyway. Goodbye there. Goodbye, sir. 3 hours, it's not worth it. I wouldn't be able to do content anymore if I tryharded every time. Like, if I tryharded really for leaderboards, I wouldn't be able to do content because I wouldn't get the games in time for me to showcase new battles for, like, a new cup coming out and whatever. That wouldn't work. I really enjoy Celebi, by the way. I really like this Pokemon. I might take a different water type, though. Maybe Pelipper again. I like Pelipper. Where is my Pelipper? But yeah, I was basically like season 3, season 4. I was mainly actually started streaming, I think, season 4. But before I was tryharding for leaderboards, I had no idea actually how to play the game before the preseason. Like I never really did PvP there, but I always was like on the first page on the leaderboards basically every season till season 6, 7, where I really start doing content creation more as a, I don't know, less than a hobby and like more full time. Not even that full, like back in the day I wasn't even full time there yet, but yeah, I used more time basically for content creation, so I wasn't able to do tryharding for that anymore. That's also kind of sad now, because I think if I still would have tryharded, I would have been better at tournaments for Worlds or whatever, but because I'm literally out of that for so long already, it's a little bit tricky to play right now. Was he a profession before Pogo? I mean, I just went to university. I'm done with university now, which is good, but before I just went and was a student. And I did just normal jobs or whatever next to being a student. Like the normal student jobs, I guess. And now I'm done since September with university, but I still didn't really have... Oh, that's actually my confusion one. I still didn't really have the time to figure out everything that I had to do on the side because we had a lot of things going on. I had to travel a lot, and I have to travel a lot in the near future as well again. So still need some time to adjust to do all the content stuff. Hopefully some other day. This is actually going to be the team that's my team. Can you stop, people? Please stop using my team. What the hell? It's my cargo team. Like, why? Why do I have to lose against my own team comps? I hate that. It's not a good game there, like whoever that was. We see here, hopefully do I have a good bug type that I can use. I want to use a bug type. I can use a good bug type that I want to use. It's going to be a Buzzable. Buzzable going to be buzzing here. It's always funny to lose against your own team. With that funny YouTube comment. Should definitely put in more of them, like more commands or whatever. But I don't stream that often on YouTube because I don't really have the time usually for it. Of course we get Noctowl immediately, thank god. Algorithm at its best again. We can swap out into our own Noctowl, which is not a Noctowl but a Rufflet. And they didn't know about it and they go into their Swampert. I should be able to sway a one charge move here, hopefully. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. We should survive one. One we survive. Two we don't. But one we do. And we can overfarm a lot here and go for an aerial ace. They are forced to shield this, and I don't know if they can farm me down. If they don't shield this, but they do shield, okay. Do they go for... Oh, they overfarm too much. They overfarm too much. They can take another move here into their face. Allowing me to realign, I guess. They're going to actually double shield, which is amazing. The likelihood of them having a steel tap in the back. How likely is that? It's mostly Lantern in the back. No, it's not Lantern in the back. What could it be? Gonna go into my Buzzwole. They have a ton of energy here. Going to no shield the first one. Going to shield the second one. I can go for one superpower and then swap out. That's my best play. They don't even get to a second one. That's amazing. I'm just gonna go straight superpower, do a lot of damage, and then swap out. That should be fine. And it's Registeel. You might think this is a bad matchup, and you're completely correct with that, but I'm not scared. I'm not scared. The opponent should be scared though. Can go for Dark Pulse in time. Going to be able to do a lot of damage with that. They are kind of forced to go for the Zapkin here though. They're mostly gonna do that. Do you use your Super Rocket Raider for Shadow Reggie? Immediately going to use that, for sure. There's no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do that. I just battle you with the Macago team. I mean, hard counter against auto Rekt, how could you? Can I farm you? I do. Get wrecked. Dano, like Swailus here, going to be the best one. Is Shadow Regis here worth it? We're going to find out, most likely not though. For Great League or Ultra League? Great League for sure, because I'm going to have to max out my rank 1 for Ultra League anyway, that event, so I'm not going to do both of them. I'm not going to max out 2 of them. Is it really worth a Super Raider though? I have already one stored, so like I'm going to keep another one afterwards. Which is good for me, because every time something new comes out, I am able to showcase it basically at midnight, because at midnight we're gonna get like the balloon coming in, and if you activate the radar beforehand, you will be able to get already the new Pokemon, which is nice. Final set there, we're going to see Chestnut. A lot of people like to see Chestnut here. We're going to use another fire type in the back though, and this fire type is going to be Charizard. It may be like, the thing is, I think it depends on the situation you're in, if it's worse or better than a normal Reggie. I feel like as a closer it might have some chance. Does Go Battle League give you constant stream of Stardust, or are you always lacking? I'm always lacking. I want to build so many more Pokemon, but I usually can't. Right now I got up to around 900k or something, but I would like to build way more. And kinda it's lacking in the sense that I don't really have a lot of stuff for Master League. I have all the XL I can afford, but I don't have the Stardust to build it. It's basically the main issue. But we're going to at least have the community day soon, and I can use star pieces again and whatever, which is going to help. We get the lantern out, that's amazing. That's exactly what I want to get. What did you study in university? Like, it's a topic that is actually, like, in general course, it is not something that is widely available. It's like some specific stuff for my university. So I cannot really translate it directly, but it's more like informatics plus like part of design and other stuff. MEweedle, always with the support here. Thanks for more support, and actually this time around my thing came up immediately. Usually it's like a delay in there, so hello there. What's up? What's up? What's up? How is it going? I saw that you played the double ghost line with... Is this like Smackdown? I was like, why is it so slow? It's Smackdown. The double ghost lane with the Trevenant, Sableye and the Azumarill actually going to be also featured in the next video coming up, but like not as a general gameplay or whatever, but just as a team that you can build with Sableye. So we see that thing coming back in here. That's something I don't want to see. And they're going to have... Okay. The thing is, I think they know that they're going to be able to survive on move here. So I have to hope that they shield this, but I'm pretty sure that they don't. They don't have to shield this. It's not forced for them to shield this. Yeah. They know about it. I can forfeit here already. There's nothing I can do. Winona is a decent variety of their flyers worth trying. I actually already recorded all the gameplay for Winona, but I haven't been able to edit it yet. And I definitely... Oh, let me see if I have a good fire type still for that one. I am definitely interested on using it though. Or like showcasing it though. I've already all the battles done, and it's a very good one. That's most likely going to be like something like A tier or something. Not S tier, but A tier for sure. Triple flying was so nice to play. But yeah, Winona was also one of the ones where I thought it's most likely going to be one of the better ones. Lantern here, that's a pretty okayish lead for what we have in the back. I don't really want to see it with my backline. It's going to be a Spark, which is decent. Winona, yeah, Winona, the 1469 Chestnut, that's the way to go, I'm not gonna lie. I think that was my old Chestnut as well, right? Tried Licky out. I think it's one time in Ultra League or whatever, but I still have to build a better one for Ultra League as well. Here we at least will be able to do some damage. I think, can I win this matchup somehow? I don't think so. I still have to go for 2 serves though. Do you think Wing Attack does need to get nerfed? I think you can maybe buff other Pokemon that could beat them, or like release Pokemon that could beat Wing Attack users. For example, there is still a Rock type that's not released yet, which would be very interesting. With Carbink, I think it's called. Which would be an interesting one for the meta. Just buff Pokemon that beat Wing Attack users would also help. I don't think they're going to nerf Wing Attack immediately after they buffed it just now. I think the Wing Attack buff was not really needed, to be fair, but I hope that they just change other things. What I really feel like should have been not... Okay, why did I swap out? Okay, they have definitely 2 Pokemon weak to me in the back though, which is good. So it doesn't really matter that I swapped out here. What is actually very decent for me though is that... Or like, which I would hope that they would change back, it would be Charm nerf, because I really feel like Charm didn't need to get nerfed there. Yeah, okay, they have Saber in the back, that does make sense. Charm definitely didn't need the nerf there. It doesn't change too much anyway, but I feel like yeah, it's a little bit weak. But Carbink G-Fit gets better? Yeah, true. Like, again, G-Fit's going to be always be better, basically. Everything that beats flying, like, it beats both steel types as well as the flying types, so it's always going to have its place. actually let this move go through. I'm not paying attention to the bells either. They're going to try to farm me all the way down now, which is smart. For sure. Can farm them, but this will not knock them. I'm already so low, that's wild. Feel like I have to let this move go through. It's a return. I had to hope that it wasn't a return, because the Umbreon has a lot of energy already, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I misplayed this. If I just didn't swap out, I most likely would have won this set. But at least we are soon done with the battles. Oh god, no, that's not a team that I want to run, even though there was a Rekt in it. I don't want to run a Yuxi. This looks actually like fun. I think it's Tackle. I think it's Tackle Green. Oh no, I don't think this is Tackle Green. I think my Ultra League version is Tackle. I reckon it. I wish Arachnet would be better right now. I really wish that they would fix Arachnet and give it Crunch or like put Liquidation into the game. That would be also nice. But sadly not the case right now. And we see a Lantern coming in. Okay. It's actually a decent matchup though. And I should be fine with the rest that I have. I have Smackdown on my Pokemon in the back though. It's definitely a Smackdown Celesteela. I wonder if I can win with this matchup here, because Body Slam is definitely better than Surf. My fast move is super effective, and I think I can win this matchup here. They're just gonna go for Surf here. When you G-Fist lose to a Flying Owl in the ones, yeah. I feel like, I don't know, like it's risky to use the higher attack investment as well, but I feel like it's most likely better right now, just because you also have the point there against Medicham where you win CMP, which is pretty important. So here we're actually going to be able to reel, I'm pretty sure. Like there's no reason for me not to shield this next one from them then, because I'm going to be able to outspeed them anyway for the next ones. That's going to be a good one. Have you ever tried Pop or Rockstar Pikachu? Like, Pikachu will never have any play just because of the low CP that it gets. It has very decent moves already anyway, but I'm not going to build any new Pikachu as well. Like, if I would ever do, like, Red or something as a showcase for the trainer challenges, I would most likely just run the Wrestler Pikachu. Or just focus on Charizard again, which is also something that I could do, because, like, it really depends on what you see, like, either Charizard is main or, like, Pikachu is its main. Here, this is a horrible matchup for me, because I don't really have anything to deal with it. But, I guess I go into my Celesteela just to fish the energy away. It's going to be a tough one to win. Can go for one fast move here. No, goes to Celesteela. They have to go for... Oh, I actually have Air Slash, never mind, that's good. Thought I would have Smackdown here. They have to go for Rock Slide here anyway. I don't even know if 2 KO, no, 2 don't KO, which is good. They go straight for the next one. I should have Awkward Tail on the other one, which I am hoping for at least. So I'm going to swap now. I do have Awkward Tail. Is this enough to knock them? Got rid of their energy at least. I don't know, I don't think it does enough damage here, right? We will find out eventually. They went for 5, they went for 1 before. They could have 2 of... Okay, it could be an Earthquake. Theoretically, it could be an Earthquake. It's a Rock Slide. 1, 2... That's also a Rock Slide. So they're most likely going to swap out afterwards. They didn't do a single fast move with their Trevenant, so I can go at least for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this knocks them. And it does, and I can get to the Awkward Tail. And this should also knock them. Hopefully. Still going to be close. Does it do enough? It does do enough. So, Overquill definitely coming in clutch here. Good job there. And we have 2 more games to go. That's a Standler. I forgot always that I have to change some stuff. I don't want to use a Standler. Okay, I think the Brion is built, I think the Munchlax is built, I just need now a rock type or a ground type. Can use ground. I'm going to use Rune Regas here. The last game was pretty nice, to be fair. Overquill, cool Pokemon. I think I have Tackle here. Medicham, that's horrible. That's very cool for me. Can swap out here. They have Charm, but they don't have Stab, which is sad. Still going to do nice damage, and they're gonna get out the opponent's Registeel, which has nothing against my Roderigus, which is cool. I wonder if they have double steel in the back. Or Kujit coming through, definitely the best move to use here. At least putting some pressure on them. Right on. These nuts. We see the Zapcan coming through. We should have a decent matchup here, I guess. I can go for the Sandtomb and hopefully just farm them. As this will super effective damage. Of course, would Shadow Ball does more damage here in general, but I can get them into farm down range now, I think. Can go for one fast move, charge move here, but this is all resisted. Like, there's no move at all that they could throw that is not double resisted. I mean, okay, Flash Cannon would be not neutral, but usually, okay, they get the attack drop. That's kind of awkward because now I cannot farm them down in time, but they don't really do damage, so I can farm. Yeah, of course the attack drop. It's so annoying. It's just so annoying. Why? Okay. What's coming in? Most likely some... Oh, come on. It's actually Lick. Yeah, okay, I mean, I can just swap. I like it. It's just hardball from the beginning. Let's go forfeit after this one. They have Ice Punch there, there's nothing. What was this team then again? Medicham, Noctowl, and... What was the other one? Ah, Registeel. Creative. Ah, come. I think that was not a build, a Lickitung, though, otherwise it would be a cool team. Lugia's built, Jumpluff is not built, Sharpedo is built. So I can use a different Jumpluff. And this team is the last one, which is perfect already. I don't know if I have Bite or I have Order for Sharpedo, but we will find out. Oh, I beat her a lot last time when I played something spicy as well, I think. Oh, it just took the team from before. Very cool. Thanks, game. That's amazing. That is... No, it's actually the build one. But I guess that's fine. Now we have... Didn't want to know that. I didn't want to have that. That's not the team. Good job, Niantic. But it helps me out a little bit, because I think Dragonite would have been a little bit more tricky otherwise. But at least we see some Rotom action today. I do not win this anyway. They go for Superpower, okay, that's sad. I wish they went for the Dragon Claw, of course. They're gonna go into their own Lickitung. That's cool. It's gonna go for one charge move here. Maybe should have went for the debuffing move first. They're going to let this move go through. I kind of thought that would do more. Oopsie. Because I thought I could just farm down with my Rotom now. But I can't, so... It's going to be... Not even the Power Whip, okay. It's going to be a tough one. They can go for Body Slam all they want. Can swap now. And hopefully, can I farm them down with Thunder Shock? Can I shock them down? I might be able to shock them down, who knows. This is not really something that we should do. Do your YouTube streaming sessions count as tanking? I guess so. I guess so. I don't know what wild stuff I'm running here right now. I had to throw the charge move there. They're still gonna get to another move otherwise. Should have went for the debuffing move instead, to be fair. My own mistake. They have to go for... they go for the charge move there. Do I still reach another one? I don't think I survive on Dragon Claw here, right? We're really, really squishy. Yeah, we're too squishy. I had the Azumarill in the back anyway. This would have been such a cool matchup against the Azumarill. I'm sad now. I'm so sad now, but that's going to be it for this one at least. We are done with the stream. I'm going to make a small short, most likely now, for the new Rayquaza. Thanks all for hanging out. I can put on the video that I prepared for today now. And yeah, otherwise that was a tanking stream for Rekt. Not really in the mood right now for Great League, not gonna lie, it's a little bit iffy. I feel like Great League after 3 weeks is yeah, not the most fun. At least I feel like this. Otherwise I can publish my video for today. Thanks all for joining today's live stream, of course. That was always fun. We have have to do something. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. I have here, hopefully, the new video. Things. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to join. Thanks all for joining today. See you maybe tomorrow. I have to see if I want to stream tomorrow, but I'm not going to do a small short real quick as well. And I